In the silent void of space, a new presence made its entry. From the farthest reaches of the cosmos, an almost immortal being, a supervillain of terrifying power, descended upon our humble planet. His arrival was not heralded by fanfare or the blazing trails of a falling star. No, he slipped into our reality as easily as a shadow blends with the night. His aura, a pulsating wave of dread, washed over the earth, causing even the bravest among us to tremble. The supervillain moved silently, his every step echoing with an ominous rhythm that made the air itself seem to shudder in anticipation. His gaze swept across the landscape, taking in the remnants of the battle that had recently raged. He was not surprised by the destruction, nor was he concerned by the potential resistance from the inhabitants of the earth. He had dealt with such before, and he was prepared to do so again. In the aftermath of the clash, he found Zorthak, the one who had stirred this chaos. The supervillain's voice, as cold as the distant stars from which he hailed, broke the oppressive silence. "You've caused quite a commotion, Zorthak," he said, his tone betraying no emotion. Zorthak, visibly nervous, could only respond, "We needed to act." The tension between the two was palpable, a crackling energy that filled the air. It was a stark reminder of the vast chasm that separated these alien beings from us, the mere mortals of Earth. Yet, amidst the fear and uncertainty, a spark of hope flickered, for in the face of this new threat, humanity was united, ready to defend our home, no matter the cost. As the supervillain stood there surveying the scene before him, the earth seemed to hold its breath. It was a moment suspended in time, a moment of eerie calm before the inevitable storm. And as we watched, we could not help but wonder, would this be the beginning of our end or the dawn of a new era? The earth stands still, as if holding its breath at the arrival of its potential doom. As the sun rose, humanity readied itself to fight back. The alien invaders' threat had been a wake-up call, a reminder of the strength that lies within us, dormant until provoked. The world was no longer divided by borders or politics, but rather united by a common purpose: survival. The military, the police, every able-bodied person, young or old, stood together, their eyes reflecting determination and resolve. Armed with whatever they could find, be it cutting-edge weaponry or rudimentary tools, they prepared to launch a counterattack. It was a sight to behold, a testament to the indomitable spirit of mankind. Despite their technological disadvantage, humans did not back down. They fought with a ferocity that surprised even their extraterrestrial adversaries. Every blow dealt, every alien defeated, was a victory for humanity. Yet the battle was far from over, and the cost was high. The landscape was marred by destruction, the ground littered with the fallen, both humans and aliens alike. But amidst the chaos and ruin there was hope. The human spirit, resilient and unwavering, continued to shine. Each setback was met with renewed vigor, each loss with a steadfast resolve to carry on. They fought, not just for themselves, but for their families, their homes, their planet. The aliens had underestimated their resolve. They had expected a quick victory, an easy conquest. But they were met with a resistance that was fierce and unyielding. The humans were not merely defending their planet, they were fighting for their very existence. In the face of adversity, humanity stood united, refusing to bow down. The mass exodus was not a retreat, but a strategic withdrawal, a chance to regroup and plan their next move. The battle was far from over, and humanity was ready to fight on. They had shown their strength, their courage, and their unwavering resolve. And they would continue to do so until the very end. In the quiet neighborhood, an unexpected menace lurked. The aliens, driven by their insidious plan, dared to snatch Timmy from the warmth of his home. Their cold, calculated approach, however, was met with a wall of human resolve, fortified by the love for a child. Sarah, Timmy's mother, stood like a sentinel, her courage unwavering in the face of the alien threat. The love for her son gave her the strength of 100 warriors, and she fought tooth and nail to protect him. Meanwhile, the echoes of Aelion's wisdom reverberated in their minds, guiding them in their struggle, his legacy becoming their beacon of hope. The family's resilience surprised the invaders, their unity making them an unbreakable force. The aliens had underestimated the power of human bonds, and their attempt to kidnap Timmy was thwarted. Under the threat, the bonds of family proved stronger than any alien force. The retaliation was swift and merciless. Humanity, previously an underdog in the cosmic playground, rose up with newfound determination. The unity of the human race, something often taken for granted, shone through in these dire circumstances. The people of Earth had learned that they were not alone in the universe, and this knowledge had awakened a spirit of survival and resilience within them. No longer were they the passive recipients of alien intervention. They had become the active defenders of their home, their planet, Earth. The human forces, a tapestry of armies, police, and brave civilians, rallied together. Their relentless pursuit of the extraterrestrial invaders began to yield results. Across the globe, scenes of victory emerged. In every corner of Earth, from the bustling metropolises to the serene countryside, from the frosty poles to the scorching equator, the humans fought back. The once intimidating alien force was now dwindling, their numbers significantly reduced. The tables had turned, the hunter had become the hunted. But it wasn't just a physical battle, it was a psychological one too. The aliens who had descended on Earth with an air of superiority were now facing the dire consequences of their actions. They had underestimated the spirit of humanity, the will to fight, to protect, to survive. They were learning the hard way that Earth was not a planet to be trifled with. The human forces didn't stop until they had ensured the safety of their people. They fought until the threat was neutralized, until they could look their loved ones in the eyes and assure them, "We're safe for now." And so, the massacre of the aliens served as a stark reminder to all. It was a testament to the strength of humanity, to the power of unity, and to the undying will to protect our home, our planet, Earth. The aliens learned a bitter lesson. Earth was not a planet to be trifled with. In the face of impending defeat, the villain made his move. From the chilling expanse of the alien mothership, the supervillain emerged, his aura radiating a power that was almost palpable. He was a being of almost immortality, having witnessed countless civilizations rise and fall. His voice, calm yet commanding, echoed through the high-tech corridors of the mothership, bringing with it an offer of compromise. "Enough," he declared, his tone laced with weariness and an underlying determination. "We have witnessed enough destruction, enough loss. This is not the path we should tread." His words, though unexpected, resonated in the eerie silence that had fallen. He was proposing a ceasefire, a chance for both species to step back from the brink of annihilation. His proposal was simple. The humans would grant the aliens a plot of land, a place where they could live without fear of attack. In return, the aliens would cease their aggressive tactics, their attempts to abduct and exploit. They would coexist in a delicate balance of mutual respect and understanding. The proposition was met with skepticism. How could they trust this being, this supervillain who had shown nothing but contempt for their kind? But amidst the doubt, there was a sense of inevitability, a realization that perhaps there was no other way out. The humans were weary, their spirits battered by the relentless onslaught. The aliens too were not immune to the ravages of war. The supervillain's proposal, as unsettling as it was, offered a glimmer of hope, a chance to lay down their arms and perhaps find a way to coexist. The villain's voice echoed again, this time with a hint of urgency. "Consider this proposal," he implored. "For the sake of both our species, let us find a way to coexist, to move beyond this conflict and build a future of peace." A new chapter was about to begin, one that would change the face of Earth forever. The world was on the brink of a monumental decision. The stage was set and the world leaders, in an unprecedented assembly, agreed to the supervillain's proposal. A unique plot of land was granted to the aliens, a place they could call home. The decision stirred a whirlpool of emotions across the globe. Fear, skepticism, but above all, hope. Hope for a future where humans and aliens could coexist, learn and grow together. The dawn of a new era had begun. In the midst of change, a beacon of hope shone brightly. Sarah, a symbol of unity and courage, stepped forward. With a voice filled with resolve, she addressed the diverse crowd of humans and extraterrestrials. Her words echoed across the vast expanse. "We must remember Aelion's sacrifice and strive for a better future." The crowd was silent, then erupted in applause. United by a common goal, humans and aliens embarked on their journey towards a peaceful coexistence.